welcome to my channel. My name is Makua. If you're new, welcome. I'm glad you're here and I'm hoping we'll become friends soon enough. So today I'm going to talk about something very interesting. This is super important. Let's dive in. There are tons of men that you should avoid while dating. There are lots of them. However, we're going to focus on the ones with certain kinds of behaviors that might be red flags which you can watch out for while dating. Before I tell you these kinds of men, I want to tell you that the kind of man you attract is dependent on who you are. So if you are someone with low self-esteem, low self-worth, and you're seeking validation from men or from people around you, chances are you're going to attract men that are called users, abusers, people with whom you would always seek validation because you have this tendency of wanting to feel wanted, to feel needed. So you have the tendency of giving it all out to the men there simply because you want to be loved. Now, this is a whole story for another day. I just want you to bear this in mind that you attract the kind of person you are. So today, the first kind of man I want you to watch out for is the narcissist. Who is a narcissist? A narcissist is simply a man who is excessively absorbed in himself. He is obsessed with his own appearance, accomplishments, reputation. He may lack empathy for other people, even for yourself. So most of the time, everything, your whole world should be centered around him. You cannot take decisions without him. And you're going to always be the victim in the relationship while the people out there thinks he's the victim in the relationship. So this man will always make you feel like you are the problem. You will always find yourself apologizing for things that you did not do. You always find yourself going out of your way to make him feel wanted and appreciated, but this man never returns the favor. The problem is that a narcissist breaks you down constantly till there is nothing left. I like you to be aware of these kinds of men. Number 2, the control freak. This man seeks to control your whole life. Hey babe, where are you? You didn't tell me we're going to this place. Or which bus did you enter? Who is driving you? Who are you with? I have warned you about that, your friend Shoma. You should not hang out with her. I decide who you go out with. These people seek to control your whole life. They decide what you wear. Oh babe, that gown looks terrible on you. You're dressing to please me, you know. You carry bags that I like. You do a kind of makeup I approve of. So everything is about them. When you're dating this kind of person, you do not have a life because you try to do everything to please them. Unknowingly, in that process, you lose yourself. At the end of the day, if at some point you break up with this guy, you will feel empty and you'll feel like you're nothing because while you're with this guy, you're not building anything for yourself because you are bent on building for him and making everything all about him. I want you to think about this, the relationship you've been, your exes. Do you see yourself in any of this? Now, the third guy I do not want you to get involved with is the user. I'm always going to be talking about the user because some of us have dealt with these men. No? The user is the guy that comes, he sweet talks to you. Hi babe, you're so beautiful. You're this, you're that. I like to be in a relationship with you. In fact, the first day, he sweeps you up off your feet. He takes you in his vehicle, takes you to wherever you're going. He's going to be your boy, your errand boy. He's going to run around all over the place with you until he sucks you in with his charm. And when he sucks you in, he's like, oh babe, my vehicle just spoiled and I ran out of cash. Could you pay the mechanic for me, please? That's how it starts. You go to a restaurant. Oh babe, I left my wallet in the house. Could you pay for the dinner, please? And you keep paying. Oh babe, my house rent is, oh God, my landlord is on my neck. If I don't pay this money, I will throw out my things. And you rush to your savings and you give him all your stuff. Most women have been in this situation because some people are conditioned to give and give and give till they wear out. And by the time you're realizing what's going on, everything is finished though, and you're already empty. Rule of thumb is that if you're in a relationship with someone, you don't go giving senselessly because you feel you're in love with these people. You have to open your eyes, shine your eyes, and know when you're being used. These users always have tails upon tails. Why? Oh, I couldn't make it. Oh, they will disappoint you. It's not like they're always perfect and they're always going to be there for you. They will disappoint you. So when they come up with all the stories where you have to dip your hand in your savings and they don't even care if you're running out of cash and all of those, they never give you, but you're always giving. You're dealing with the user. And the fourth kind of man I want you to avoid is the serial cheat. This is a man, they're usually fine boys and they are usually sweet talkers. They can talk to anybody, they can make you fall in love with them instantly. But then you discover that, oh, you're not just the one, no. This guy has strings of ladies that he's cheating with. Now, chances are most women will want to hang on to him because, oh, I'm his favorite. He always comes back to me after all that. I'm the one he loves. I'm the one he's going to marry. Babe, if he don't marry you, make you no lie. But if you're comfortable with somebody who's going to share time and attention with other people, like strings of ladies aside you, then that's okay. But I know that every lady with a healthy self-esteem and high self-worth will not stand to be with a man who tramples on their emotions and takes them for play. So serial cheats will break you down. They will make you feel useless. They will make you feel like you don't have sense. So I want you to watch out for these ones. And then there's one common thing about the serial cheats. They will always say, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do it. Especially when you catch them red-handed. They will buy you a car. They will buy you flowers. They will take you out. You become their handbag when they're going for events and you're the yawowa. Hey, our wife, how are you? After this guy has cheated though, he takes you to his parents' house. Our wife, hey my dear, my darling, how are you doing? The way his people will treat you and you're like, oh God, looks like I'm the only one in the world. You just be singing that word in your head. No be you. The way he's treating you is exactly the way he's treating other people. And at the end of the day, he's going to spit you out like vomit. And then you stay and be licking your wound at the end of the day. So cheats bring nothing to the table. Alrighty, if you're just joining the conversation, please do help me by liking, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to my channel, okay? Thank you. Thank you for being here. As I was saying, cheats bring nothing to the table. Here's what they do. Enjoy your feminine charm and finally leave you stranded. Okay, so the last man I want you to avoid is the abuser. Now, there are different forms of abusers. We have the physical abuser, emotional abuser, the verbally abusive. There are different forms. And then the one that is most popular around us is the physical abusers, the one that hits his woman. But there is one that is not common, no. And lots of people are not even talking about it. Some people might talk about it, some might just ignore it and say, nothing did there now, a normal thing. These ones are the emotional abusers. These ones tug at your emotion. They make you feel like they are always the victim. Every time, if you notice that you're always apologizing for something, every time, there is no time that this guy is at fault. It's only you that is at fault. Babe, you're being emotionally abused. Each time he does something and you try to you try to tell him what he did and you're seeking an apology, he turns it on you. Oh, it was the way you talked that made me hit you. It was the way you did this that made me not call you. Now, they tend to turn everything back to you, and at the end of the day, you notice that you're the one apologizing. You end up saying that sorry that you're looking for in them. Emotional abusers over time will make you ignore yourself, will make you neglect yourself. At the end of the day, you will become totally dependent of them, that you feel like if these people leave me, I'm going to die. So there is this thing called codependent relationship. You become attached to them. You find it hard to let go. And when this thing continues over time, emotional health deteriorates subsequently. And then if you get into another relationship, you will become that doormat, that humble lamb. And then men still treat you in terrible ways. I'm going to talk about these things explicitly if you like me to. But I'm going to end here. First of all, I'd like to tell you that, lady, it's important to prioritize your safety and well-being when dating. Most of us tend to ignore this gift that God gave us, the instincts. Every woman has instincts. You know this thing that is called gut feeling. Oh, one man now told me that. Oh, I had a feeling that I should leave that place immediately. Oh, I knew that this guy was up to something. And when I went to his house, I saw something was going on. That is your gut feeling. And each time you're ignoring your instincts, you're lessening its power. Subsequently, you won't be having that gut feeling about things again. So if you ever feel like something is not right, girl, something is not right. If you feel like something is going wrong, something is going wrong, and you should address it immediately. So dear, trust your instincts. If you feel something is off about a person or a situation, please exit. If you feel uncomfortable or unsafe, please end the relationship and seek support from trusted family and friends. Toxic people will ruin your life. Toxic people will reduce. Hey God, if you date a toxic man, no be person will tell you, now your body will tell you. Toxic people are terrible. Let me end here for today. If you have any questions, buzz me, and I'm going to be addressing some more exciting issues. I forgot to tell you to like this video. Please like this video and share this video with your friends, okay? All right.